Alright, so real quick, so yes, I have been in a lot of photography magazines. Not like a lot. It's just I've been in about 4 or 5 issues. So I'm gonna show you some of those magazines now that I've been in, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of how to be in them and just my experience like being in them. Now, for this how to be in them, it's not like 100% guide because it all depends on like the editors and like the people who pick, from the photographers. But from what I experienced, this is like some of the things that kind of helped me get into them. So, let me show you guys one of the first magazines that I was in. So, these are like the some of the ones. Well, these are about four that I was in, and let me show you the first one. Right. So this first one's called Fuego Magazine, and they put me. You can see me right here, little face, and that look cute. Yeah, that's me right there in that one, and that was the first one. So, all right, so they found me through Instagram, and then we started talking, and then I started submitting some models, and then boom, that's how it happened. So the tips on how other photographers can get into this, I would say just submitting, all your work on all your social medias, all your Instagram accounts, Facebook accounts, like submit, just like keep putting it out, and just like it's consistency because the more you do it, the more like the mistakes you'll see in your work. You're like, oh wow, I shouldn't have did that. I should have made that a little less bright, or I should have brightened this up here, brightened it up there. And then so on your next shoot, you can fix up the brightness. Oh wow, I should have did that black and white. And then your next shoot, you do it black and white. So with the consistency, you can fix the errors in talent or the errors in knowledge because you do it so much. You'll start testing out different things, and then you find what works for you. So, anyways, submitting on Instagram, and then using like hashtags to where other people can find it. Like me, I would use hashtag LA photographer because I am in Los Angeles, so I would use that. I also would tag other magazines in my photographs. I just would like direct message them like, hey, how do you submit? What do we got to do? Do I go to your website? Boom, boom, boom. And then I'll also look on Google. I'll also search like magazine submissions, and then there were just things will pop up. You search one, and then whichever one is closest to your style of photography, you submit to those. If you're a portrait photographer, you don't want to submit to like National Geographic type stuff. Yeah, just find that's your perfect fit. Submit to those. Like submit to a lot of those, and some will hit you back up, some won't. That's just the name of the game with anything. So just keep trying. Consistency. I'm gonna say this whole video, consistency, and then you keep doing that. Then you have your branding, and then from your consistency to your branding, and then boom, that will just make the people want to just reach out to you because I started doing that, and then now models are reaching out to me, and magazine editors and like producers, they're reaching out to me just because I'm keep putting my work out there so much to where like people can't ignore it. Because I started trying new things. I try some black and white stuff, some summer vibes, some fall vibes, some winter vibes, some like actor themed vibes, headshots. I kept mixing it up, but I kept putting it out there. So yeah, I was able to get into a few magazines, and I'll show you just another magazine. I don't want like for this to be like too braggy or like no, like that's not what this is for. I'm like here to teach you. People taught me, so I'm passing on to other people, and they can pass on to other people. All right, then so the next one that I was in, let's go to this one. Let's go to this one, Dakota Collier magazine, right? So you know it's real. Actually, this is my mother shot right here, but I'm gonna show you a better one with one in my face. So this is one of my favorite ones. Hold on. Boom. Okay, right here. You can see my face right there, and my model right there, and then I think we have another one. And then more of her on the back. So this is your magazine. So pretty much what I did was, I went to their website. I found out like they were looking for submissions. I kept like submitting. Like I started DMing them, and like eventually they just hit me up. They said send me some photos. They gave me a deadline. I sent them the photos, and now me and them they have a good relationship. So every time they put out a new video, a new post talking about that they need submissions, I hit them up. I give them a couple models. They put me in some issues, and we got a good rapport like that. Just for me not giving up. So not to make this video too long, but to recap, how to get into photography magazines is to keep putting your work on all social media platforms, word of mouth, keep doing a lot of shoots. So with this, you can do a lot of shoots because you need to be posting a lot. So shoot as much as you can, as many times as you can. Even if you have to pay or they have to pay you, just work that out. Keep shooting. Just keep going onto websites of magazines. Look at their submissions. Go to their submission tab. See their instructions for the contests. Apply to all of those, and then just like keep doing that, and keep messaging, keep emailing, keep doing that till they hit you back up till you get into it. All right, guys. I got short films. I got vlogs. I got photography videos. Looking all at my channel. Subscribe. We gotta grow this.